Hi, this is Debra Dixon-Kinzer with Living with Lupus Online Video Magazine. Today we're going to talk a little bit about Sendurian lupus and what it means, okay? What is Sendurian lupus? Sendurian lupus deals commonly with, the eyes, the mouth, and it's basically everything that's happening up here in your um, I don't know what you call it, you guys. Your head, your face, your body, your upper body, okay? Your upper body. The part that controls everything. That's what it is. Sorry, you guys. Sometimes I have, you know, what is that, lapse in memory what I'm saying. So, and if you know anything about lupus, you know that that happens. It's like fogging or brain freezes or whatever you want to call it. It just happens, okay? So I could be sitting here in, perfect harmony talking to you guys, and all of a sudden I forget what I'm saying. It happens. It just happens. Now, whew, something else going on. But today we're going to talk about what's going on with the eyes, okay? So this morning I woke up and I, was able to see a little bit, but it was happening, to where the vision just kind of goes in and out, okay? Not exactly sure what's causing, the in and out of the vision and everything, but it does typically happen, okay? So most of the time, there's Sojoro don lupus affects your eyes. Okay, so we're just going to talk about the eye part of that and what it does. Okay, so it's usually about the dry eye and everything, but nobody ever talks about the teary eye. Okay, so this is what was happening to me today. It wasn't dry eye or anything like that. I have a teary eye. Okay, both of them are teary, but one is more so affected than the other, which is extremely crazy because my eyes don't typically do this unless there's something going on within my body. Now, what are we saying that's going on within my body? I'm not exactly sure. It could be a cold, which I think that's what it is because I've been really stuffy and I've been really, out of it just a little bit, and everything. That's why you guys didn't see me yesterday because I was kind of out of it. I didn't know what really was going on except that I was feeling a little stuffy, my voice was totally gone yesterday. And if you see that I'm still sniffling and stuff like that, I mean, this has been progressively happening. And because the weather is changing so much, it's causing a lot of problems with me. Okay. Now, I told you guys I haven't been really, doing too badly here lately. But in the last couple of days, yes, I have really been, you know, going after, these voices coming in and out, uh, voice loss. My eyesight, like I said today, it was really affected pretty badly and everything. Um, so what's going on with my eyes? 2 days ago, my eyes were extremely dry. Okay, they itch. They turn bright red when they're extremely dry, and it's hard to really focus and see. I always feel like sand is in my eyes. Okay, now today, on the other hand, my eyes are extremely teary. Okay, and this eye right here is so much, that it has really been, and it's dripping now. Sorry, guys. It has really been, coming out, and I don't know, but just before I got on here and everything, my eyes went to burning, like both of them, but this one was the worst, okay? And this one's the worst because it has the most tears in it, and it's really burning, and that is usually when you've placed, what is it, chemicals in your body and everything, which I did take cold medicine because I need to breathe. I got to be able to breathe sometime this year, right? And we're only in the third day of the year. So I, took the cold medicine. last night, and it's still affecting me today. See, this is what chemicals do. They can affect you long term, even after it's worn off. It's only supposed to take, what, 4 hours? If you notice, I really cannot see out of my eyes, so it's probably more closed than the other one. Okay, but if I open up my eyes and I move closer, you guys probably see the little pinky stuff going on in my eyes, but that's because they're watery and they itch and they burn. Well, they don't itch. I'm sorry. They burn like crazy. They're really like burning and everything. And see, water still coming out and everything. Anyways, with this Sojourn syndrome and everything, it will cause the dry eyes. It will cause the tongue to swell up and to dry out. But people think that it's something else. Most of the time, it's because of what we put in our bodies that's caused this, okay? So it just helps it along. You may have had it all the time, but it helps it along, and it prolongs the symptoms that you are having, okay? Um, you can have eye sensitivity, which I do have eye sensitivity. You guys know that. I tell you that all the time. You'll see me up here on here sometimes with my eyes bright red, and it's from excuse me, all the lights that's going on around me. Okay, so I had to stop placing lights directly in front of me because the lights are, extremely damaging to my eyesight and everything, and it can cause blindness at times, and maybe temporary blindness for about a moment or two, but because it's artificial lighting, it's going to cause damage to my eyes. Whether I'm taking medication or not, it is going to affect the eyes, okay? Um, and that's the one thing about uh, lupus that you have to really be concerned about, because if you have perfect eyesight beforehand or as a child and everything, and the older you get and the more progressive that your lupus is, you will start experiencing, poorer vision because of the lights. They call it astigmatism, I think it is, but it may not just be astigmatism. The artificial lighting, which is like fluorescent lighting and lights that are not bright enough, will cause that your vision to diminish. Even ultraviolet sunlight, if it's extremely, extremely bright, you have to protect your eyes. Okay, I can't come on here and put on dark shades and everything in my little makeshift studio here and everything, because then you guys will be like, what is she trying to hide? She's smoking on. No, I don't do all that. I don't do all that. No, no, no. Mm-mm. So I have to tell you guys what's going on and everything so that you guys will get a better view as to, what happens with the eyesight and, well, what's happening. Well, sometimes when I have the puffy eyes and the eyes start, being dried out, because your dry eyes will cause your eyes to puff up and everything. Sorry, you guys. I'm still having a little issue here. I didn't put mascara on because it will start running, and you don't need to see all that and look like I'm crying, and I'm not crying. Anyways, what was I saying? Oops. Oh, okay. Um, Puffy eyes and dry eyes and everything. What will happen is I will take, back in, when you go to the spa, when you guys go to the spa and you get the little facial thing doing and everything, I don't know. This is just what I do because it feels good. Okay, I'll take, how they have the little cucumber things cut up and sliced up, set on the side for you. And so when they do your little facial and everything, then the last thing they do is cover your eyes with the cucumbers. Well, did you know, if you have puffy or dry eyes and everything, and you put the cucumbers on there, what it does is you lay it on there and it soothes. Okay, it soothes your eyes, and you can feel the water or whatever, coming out. Okay, so what it does is it helps your eyes to regain the moisture levels that it should have. So if you have extremely watery eyes or extremely dry eyes, it will pull the excess water out of the extremely watery eyes, whereas with extremely dry eyes, it'll pull the moisture to the surface to where it will allow the tears to be made naturally and your eyes to be naturally moisturized. Aha, I bet you guys didn't know that, huh? Uh, I do it all the time, when I have dry eyes and everything. And I thought I would test it out just to see. And we just so happen to have a cucumber down there. So I put the, you know, cucumber slices, a couple of, I made a salad, but I left a couple of for me and everything. And so I put the little cucumber slices on my eyes and everything to see if it's going to help pull the excess water out. And it did. That's why I only did it on one eye. That's why this eye is still watering and this one is not. So just wanted you guys to know what was going on and everything. And I need to go ahead and do it on this eye. I left one, specifically for this eye and everything. You do your little testing and you do, all those little things to see what's going to happen. And that's exactly what happens. So that's why I'm able to see clearly and hear not. And I say clearly, but y'all have no idea. This eye stays unfocused and everything because when I had a car accident, this eye was damaged terribly badly in a car accident. But this eye, perfect. This is the eye that's typically watering all the time. This is the one that you all always see bright red. And it's not so bad today as this one is. As a matter of fact, I'm sitting here looking at my eyes now. Okay. Sorry. Anyways, that is the end of this discussion today. If there was anything that you liked that you heard or anything like that, please share this video. Please share the what is the channel. Please share the channel and everything. If there is something that you would like for me to talk about and that you want to hear about and everything, please let me know. You can send me a private email at livingwithlupusmagazine@gmail.com. I'll be more than happy to have a discussion about it and everything. If I don't know about it, I can definitely look it up and do some research before I come out on here about it. But more than likely, I do know more about it than you think I do because I have gone through so much. I have, my journey is not, it's not a simple one. It's not easy to even really talk about because people say that, oh, not everybody's journey is alike. It's not. It's not. Everybody goes through different things, but at different stages in life. Since I've had this as a child, I've gone through so many different stages that I definitely can write a book about it. Wait, I did. Oh, goodness. Maybe I just need to update the book and rewrite and republish it and everything with everything complete and make it a complete book, as to what has gone on with me. But then I wouldn't have so much to talk about now, would I? Maybe I would. Anyways, you guys have a great day. If there's anyone that you know that has lupus or anybody in your family who has questions about lupus or anything like that, please direct them here. We'll be more than happy to talk to them and help in, fulfill their inquisitiveness. There you go. Got the word out. Anyways, my name is Debra Dixon-Kinzer with Living with Lupus Online Video Magazine. If you have any questions or have anything that you want to talk about or anything like that, y'all, I'm having one of them days. I really am. Please feel free to leave a comment. Hit like, okay, if you liked what I talked about. Even if you didn't like what I talked about, leave a comment and hit dislike. It doesn't matter. I'm open for criticism in every single way, you guys. It just doesn't matter. I'm that way. Anyways, we will have a discussion about it either way. You know, I can handle it. I really can. Sorry. There I go. Anyways, have a great day and know that you are not alone in your journey with living with lupus. We want to sustain, maintain, and retain our lives with lupus on here on Living with Lupus Online Video Magazine. Have a great day. And I'm sorry, I'm just going through some stuff today. Have a great one. Bye.